Yeah, so as most of you know, I was in a serious rollover car accident on February 15th, 2009. The first sunny day of the year, the first real sunny day, like really warm and pretty and just beautiful. Yeah, on February 15th, and today is July 24th, 2009. So I've been home for about 6 months. 6 weeks, sorry. Oh, and this lady back here, she's a stalker. Call 911. Just kidding. She's my mom. Yeah, anyway, back to the subject. So I told you the dates. I was basically somewhat of a skinhead for a while, but the doctor made me look like a zipper head because the top of my scalp from like all the way around was kind of torn off. I broke 2 ribs and punctured one of the broken ribs punctured the lung. I know, lucky me, right? And the other lung collapsed completely, and I broke the bone in this arm, my left arm up by my shoulder, and so basically and so I had a brain injury, so that doesn't mean I'm mentally disabled. It just means I maybe act a little bit different, or like I know large crowds of people really just kind of overwhelm me, so I have to go sit in a quiet spot for a little bit. But other than that, yeah, so besides that, when I finally got to the emergency room, I got an IV, a feeding tube, a tracheotomy, yeah, okay, sorry, I just got a little notes I wrote down so I wouldn't like forget what I'm talking about. Yeah, so when I got to the hospital, when the ambulance crew brought me to the hospital, they first brought me to St. Pat's, and yeah, so they brought me to St. Pat's, and I was in a coma for 34 days. Oh boy, could you imagine just laying flat on your back for 34 fucking days? Just kidding. I'll beep that out. And so, yeah, anyway, 34 days. I had, when they put my feeding tube in, somehow it got dislodged. We're not sure how, and we're not sure we'll ever know. We have guesses, but that's just guesses. Yeah, so my feeding tube got dislodged, so they were basically pumping just like food you would put in a blender in my body, because since my feeding tube came dislodged, it was basically just like peeling the skin off your finger and stuffing some food in there. I know, gross, right? And so I got an abscess on my stomach, and I had to go in and get immediate surgery. And yeah, so that was, I'm sure that was fun for my parents, just getting to sit in the waiting room while their daughter's in immediate surgery, emergency surgery. Couldn't imagine how they felt. Yeah, so I had an IV, a PICC line, a shit tube, a piss tube. Well, I'll say the technical term, a catheter, which is kind of gross, I know, but it's life, deal with it. Yeah, so that's basically what happened, and now I'm doing day therapy over at Bridges, and I get to sleep in my own bed now, which is fantastic. And before that, I was at rehab over at Community, and yeah, rehab. I stayed there like at nights and stuff. Yeah, I didn't just go there in the daytime for a couple hours. Was there basically 24/7 for, I think it was 3 months, was it, Mom? Was I in rehab for 3 months? Sorry, okay. Yeah, about 2.5, and oh God, let me tell you, that was real fun. And hospital food sucks. So if you ever have to go to the hospital to visit like a relative or something, bring your own food. Food from home is even better than hospital food. Just thinking about hospital food is like gag me. Anyway, so alright, well, if you have any, well, actually, 1 minute, okay, so, oh yeah, so, when I had the accident, I was on my way to pick up a friend from work, and you might think, oh, well, it was her fault. Well, it was your friend's fault because you had to go pick her up from work. She should be the one in the coma. I've had people start spreading rumors about that, start drama, just stupid stuff. So, questions? Yes. Timmy? Okay, yeah, I rolled the car quite a few times. Jesus Christ. Sorry, that was my Weather Channel thing. We guesstimate that I rolled the car about 4 times, and so, that's pretty